Hey, you all. Carpetbagger here, coming to you live from the south. More specifically, we're in the back roads of Bluff City, Tennessee. I took a road off the main drag, back through some country roads to here. Backyard Terrors Dinosaur Park. Now this is a homemade dinosaur park. It was built in a backyard. But it is one of the, I feel, is one of the best dinosaur parks in the country. The level of detail in the dinosaurs is fantastic. It definitely rivals any commercial dinosaur park out there. And it actually is free to enter. You know, they do ask for donations if you can afford it. They do some online fundraisers as well on their Facebook page, but other than that, it's free for local families to come and enjoy. You know, if a family maybe does not have as much money to go to a place more expensive, they can come here and spend the day at the Backyard Terrors Dinosaur Park. And this park is a labor of love by a man named Chris Kastner, and unfortunately, in years past, he's had some trouble with City Hall. Some people are trying to shut down the dinosaur park. I have no idea why. It's a wonderful service for local people to come and gather and enjoy the dinosaurs. But unfortunately, he had to kind of go back and forth with the City Hall over keeping it open. But as you can see, it stands here open to the public. Now at one point they did have a haunted house here, the Fun House Haunted House. It was themed almost entirely after clowns. It was a wonderful haunted house with a lot of creativity to it. And a side fact, I actually, the salt mummy possum actually was originally in the Fun House Haunted House. Chris gave that to me as a gift. But I believe that the haunted house has been removed from the property. I think they had to move that as part of the agreement with the city. But the dinosaur park still stands, and it has been years since I've been here. So I wanted to stop back in and check and see how the dinosaurs are doing, see what new dinosaurs have popped up. So please follow me. See the damage to the fence, the gate here, and out front, kind of see some of the artistry on display. The beautiful handmade dinosaurs here. This is a Utah raptor. You can see his some feathers there on his crown, into his eye there. Love the dinosaurs here. I find like the deep level of detail and color they have is pretty impressive. See the guest book here, a little dinosaur skeleton, and some vicious flying dinosaurs there. There is a donation box. They do request, I think, a minimum donation of $5, but definitely worth that. Worth much more than that, in my opinion. As we walk along the path here, you can see the pond, a little compy running across the stick there. A little crocodile as well. There's actually some goldfish there in the pond. You can see the compies, the little tiny dinosaurs there frolicking through the woods. The lizard down there. Over here you can actually see where the compy has gotten into the trash and stolen some popcorn. Over here some flying dinosaurs. Pterodon there. One flying through the air. This display here shows how all their dinosaurs are handmade. So they use research of the skeletons to determine the shape of the dinosaur. The heads are constructed with foam and vinyl. It says bodies are built using wood and wire framing before being coated with vinyl. And then finally they give them a nice paint job. Here's the tools of the trade, the epoxy sculpt there. It shows how the dinosaurs are made there. You can see the inner workings of the dinosaur, the wood frame, the chicken wire covered with the vinyl there. And this here is a Kentosaurus. This is a relative of the Stegosaurus. Reading some information here, and I love this. It says, uses its tail as a thagomizer for defense. And this is really funny because I actually use this term in my videos sometimes. The thagomizer is the Stegosaurus style tail, and the term comes from the Far Side comics by Gary Larson, one of my favorite comic series of all time, The Far Side. And then scientists took the use of the word thagomizer from the Far Side comics and actually reversed it into an actual term, and now refer to the Stegosaurus type tails as thagomizers. So really, I always got a huge kick out of that story. It says this is their park mascot here, Big Al. I'm guessing he's a Allosaurus? I don't know if you can call him Al, I guess. But it says he is the park mascot. And right here, it says Big Al, our park mascot, is on the loose and looking for his youngster, Little Al. Little Al's always running off and getting into trouble. So I guess we try to find Little Al as we are traveling through the dinosaur park. Yeah, they do have some really interesting facts here on the displays. This is the Zuniceratops. And I think one interesting thing about this is it was discovered by an 8-year-old. An 8-year-old was the son of a paleontologist. Christopher Wolfe was the 8-year-old that discovered the Zuniceratops. Wow. I mean, that'd be pretty cool to be able to go back and tell your other elementary friends that you, what did you do on your summer vacation? Well, I discovered a new species of dinosaur. It's a Sinosauropteryx there. Another very tiny dinosaur. You know, so they do feature a lot of the tiny dinosaurs here as well as the large ones. The dinosaurs are often known to be gigantic, but a lot of them were tiny. You see from the mural there, he's eating a rat. You can see over this pond and over top these daffodils, we have the Suchomimus, which is, I guess, the relative of the Spinosaurus. This is the Parasaurolophus. And, you know, I apologize for my dinosaur pronunciations. I know they're not great. I do my best. That's maybe one thing that I need to work on with this channel. I go to dinosaur parks so much. Maybe I need to learn how to pronounce all the names. This is the Stygmoloch, which apparently the name translates to the demon from the sticks, that's a terrifying name. And that's a terrifying dinosaur, actually. Look at all those horrifying spikes coming out of their head. Although apparently it was a plant-eating dinosaur, so, you know, we don't have anything to worry about from the demon of the sticks. Yeah, a real showcase of these smaller dinosaurs here. The Epidexpedrix. I'm sorry, I did my best on that. But yeah, there it is, like a little, very bird-like little dinosaur. See the Ankylosaurus there, another dinosaur with a devastating tail used for murder. Over by that waterfall, little tiny dinosaurs there. They're called Kyujaras. Really cool looking little guys there. There's the fearsome Carnotaurus. You can see just hanging flesh and meat there out of his mouth. It says that some Carnotauruses were known to be cannibals. It says this one here is showing cannibalism as we see the, oh yeah, we see another Carnotaurus torso, a Carnotaurus laying right there as he munches on his friend. Triceratops there, large Triceratops. But you know, wherever there's a Triceratops just hanging out with their kids in the woods, there's always a T-Rex waiting to turn them into a meal. This vicious T-Rex here. Oh yeah, it's a whole family affair, because we got the baby T-Rexes down there. We got the T-Rex family going on a murder spree. We got the Triceratops family just trying to hang out in the woods and eat some shrubs. Just hoping that the T-Rex family doesn't show up, hoping to murder them. But the T-Rex, he knows of nothing but murder. There's a T-Rex skin sample there. Feel the skin as well as a T-Rex tooth. There's big dinosaur skeletons here next to the paleontologist hut. Yes, we have some reconstructed dinosaur bones. Down here we have a series of dinosaur tracks, so you can figure out what kind of dinosaurs have been following you. This is how dinosaurs become a fossil. See these little tableaus here in these aquariums. You can see the big dinosaur there is dead, being picked at by little miniature dinosaurs in the swamp. And there's some sort of bird there in that jar. Here it says, what is a dinosaur? It says dinosaurs are more closely related to birds than any other living animal. In essence, a bird is a dinosaur, and dinosaurs are birds. So you see the T-Rex there, the rooster, the peacock, all one and the same, really. You can dig here, try to uncover some dino bones there. Oh yeah, there we go. The little skeleton there. This little owl is looking for trouble in all the right spaces. Find him in his hiding places. So there's little owl. Apparently he is the child of Big Al that we saw earlier. Yeah, look up. You can see the little flying dinosaurs through the air, trying to snack on that big bug right there. Here's some Archaeopteryx. Flying dinosaurs here kind of look like little vultures. Oh, right over here, heading into the Velociraptor enclosure. You can see the... Whoa! Okay, there's some screaming here. You can see the mother Velociraptor there, feeding a little rat to her Velociraptor child. Yeah, the Velociraptors look a lot different in real life than they did in the Jurassic Park movies. The Jurassic Park movies actually made them larger to make them scarier, and they didn't realize at the time that they were covered in feathers. But I don't know. I still think they're pretty terrifying. Oh, check out this little guy here. See the megalodon teeth, the giant ancient shark, welcoming us to terrors of the deep. I guess we head in here to see some aquatic dinosaurs. Oh, look over here. There's a plesiosaur. This giant aquatic nightmare dinosaur here. How massive it is. Over here is the Nothosaurus. It says it's a semi-aquatic dinosaur, so I guess just sometimes it would go for a little swim. These are good Dracos. These are little flying dinosaurs there. Terrifying mouths. Look at those things. In this tableau, you can see some plesiosaurs swimming around, gobbling up some of these little squid-like creatures here. This is the Ichthyosaur here. He looks like some sort of demented dolphin. Some sort of bloodthirsty, monstrous dolphin. This is the Dinochornochops. Man, Dinochornochops? Man, these names. They need to come up with simpler names for dinosaurs. But anyways, the Dolichornochops here. He's kind of another one that looks kind of like a deranged dolphin. And then back here is the big guy, the Mosasaurus. Big swimming monster. You can see he's actually getting ready to gobble up that shark there. Here's a replica of Blue, the dinosaur from the Jurassic World movies. You can see the sheer size of this dinosaur up here. A massive sauropod there. And here's the Mesozoic Nature Trail. Guess we're gonna get some exercise today. It says, "Oh no, got there's little Al there that we saw earlier." It says he's gotten himself into some trouble with this giant Stegosaurus there. Oh no! Yeah, you better get out of here, little Al. You don't want to get thagomized. And this is Dimetrodon. Dimetrodon is very interesting because he is, despite his look, he is not a dinosaur. Look at him, not a dinosaur. You'd think he was a dinosaur, but no, not a dinosaur. In fact, he is almost a mammal. He's considered to be a precursor to modern mammals, although and I guess technically not considered a mammal. He shows signs of things that appeared in later mammals, such apparently his teeth were very mammal-like. So yeah, a very early mammal that kind of looks like a dinosaur, although technically not a mammal. So yeah, quite a trail back here, like a really dense woods with a nice little relaxing walk. Here's one of the long misunderstood dinosaurs, the oviraptor. And you can see a lot of feathers on the dinosaurs. I do like the idea of dinosaurs being feathery. Growing up, we always thought they were just like big iguanas, but turns out much more feathery, much more bird-like, and just pretty fun to imagine them having the beautiful colors like this. They have all these branching trails in the woods. It's like there's three different ways we can go. Let's go this way because there's a big mean dinosaur here. Is this this is the Australopithecus? Yeah, he looks pretty vicious. See the crested Dilophosaurus, which refers to this one as Venifer, aka the spitter. Talked about how this was actually a man-made dinosaur. The Jurassic Park movie took a lot of creative license with this dinosaur, adding features that were not present in real life. Although I do kind of like that in a way, even though I think it's caused a lot of confusion. I think the idea was that dinosaurs could have features that we just weren't aware of because we didn't have the full specimens. But in the end, I think a lot of misconceptions about dinosaurs did come out of that movie. A lot of dinosaurs that I have not previously heard of here. This is the Fukiraptor. Likewise, anything with the word raptor on it is instantly terrifying. And here we have a dragon. Now it does talk about over here about how it is possible that some of the legends of dragons may have been inspired by dinosaur bones, but also says that in some there is dragon legends in almost every culture, and not every culture would have had access to dinosaur bones. So yeah, it may have played a part, but probably not the entirety of it. It's not as simple as them seeing the fossils and making up dragons. Here is Balar Bonduk, another species of theropod, dinosaur theropods, the ones that walk on their back two legs. It's like he's another one covered in feathers, a birdie dinosaur similar to the Velociraptor. It does appear that this has grown in size massively. There is like so much area out here in the woods, but very nice. Yeah, they have just a sprawling set of trails here, just full of dinosaurs. It's a wonderful place to come and walk. Like I mentioned, it's a great resource for local families. So it'd be a great place to just come and walk and relax and see some dinosaurs. It's a long-necked species of dinosaurs known as Tanystropheus. Yeah, a lot of interesting dinosaurs. You kind of have some of those dinosaurs you see in every park, the Triceratops, the T-Rex, but definitely has some unique, lesser-known dinosaurs here. This is Draconovator. See a large, terrifying-looking dinosaur. Apparently, his name means dragon hunter. So, I don't know. Is a dinosaur so vicious that he might actually hunt dragons? Check out the Armagosaurus there. Kind of like rearing up like a horse. There's very interesting spines there on his neck. And here back in the woods, got a little playground here for the kids. Oh, look at this. This is a Sinclair dinosaur from the Sinclair gas stations. Oh, look at that. There's that peeking peeking over the fence there. The Ceratosaurus there. Kind of a overbite, and the spooky red eye. And there's a Pachycephalosaurus there, peeking out of the bushes. There is the Ramaphorchus, or beak snout. Yeah, there's a lot of like rare flying dinosaurs here represented in the park. Ones that I've never heard of. And there is the Dilophosaurus, the real Dilophosaurus, the one without the frills or the venom. It's actually much larger than portrayed in Jurassic Park. Almost makes you wonder why they didn't just use this instead of the Velociraptors. Look at that mean little guy back there. Okay, this is a Chasmosaurus. That's another thing I get confused about, is the different Triceratops-like dinosaurs. Because he's got the 3 horns, but he's also got all this extra stuff going on back here. These are Nothrachias here. So that means slothful claw. So kind of a big sloth-like dinosaur. Another one back here, standing up. This is a Quetzalcoatlus, a giant flying dinosaur. And I remember when I was a kid, you'd always see like the flying dinosaurs like walking around on their back feet, but I know that's been changed as well, because now they walk on all 4s when they're on land. The Styracosaurus there, he's got tons of horns, not just 3. It's a Gorgosaurus. It's another flesh-eating theropod, I guess smaller T-Rex. See, it's giving chase to this Struthomymus here. This feathery dinosaur. Yeah, better run there, buddy. It's a Edmontonsaurus. It's a type of duck-billed dinosaur. And as a kid, I liked the duck-billed dinosaurs. They just seemed like, you know, the kinder, mellower dinosaurs. This is Deinonychus here. It says that this dinosaur actually kind of created the debate on whether or not dinosaurs were fast or slow. It said prior to this discovery that assumed that dinosaurs were big, slow, lumbering lizards, and this dinosaur kind of changed the perception that it was more an agile, stealth-based predator. Look out! We see a little owl there peeking his head out. Uh-oh, we better watch out with this giant flying dinosaur here. Here's a juvenile Spinosaurus. Actually went down a rabbit hole watching Spinosaurus videos on YouTube. Apparently there's a lot of debate on whether or not they were land animals or water animals. Apparently some people believe they actually lived underwater, much like whales or other animals like that, and other people believe they were primarily land animals. Oh yeah, I was just talking about this. Shows how some people believe the Spinosaurus is a swimming dinosaur, and here I guess it shows how it was constructed differently over the years. You know, of course, you know, we find the dinosaur bones, but that doesn't necessarily mean we know how they go together. Originally, it was like standing straight up on his back legs like a person, and then hunched over with his front feet kind of used his little arms, but still like leaning forward. And then finally, they pretty much just put him down on all 4s. So you can see how different that makes the animal. I don't know, I find that very interesting. But look at this, here's the adult Spinosaurus bursting out from behind that fence. Oh, that's terrifying. The Microraptor there. It says it's actually a 4-winged dinosaur, which that's very interesting. Never heard of an animal with 4 wings before. I guess maybe like a flying squirrel almost. It has like bird wings on its arms and legs. See some dinosaur photo ops here. The Flintstones car. And we got a dinosaur peeking its head out of the wall over here. Even take a little peek into the Ice Age here with this Smilodon or saber-toothed cat. Then we have the Gigantosaurus peeking over the fence. As he's one of the big 3 carnivores, but I guess it's him, T-Rex, and Spinosaurus. So yeah, he holds some terrifying company. Here we have Jurassic Winds, a dinosaur-themed hurricane simulator. Yeah, I guess we gotta try this out. Woo! Felt like Marilyn Monroe there for a second. This one's got an interesting name, Dracorex hogwartsia. And you guys see him right there. I guess he was named after the Harry Potter books. It says, I guess the bones were donated to the Children's Museum of Indianapolis. I've been there. And I guess the children there named the dinosaur after the Harry Potter books. And look at this, a classic dino ride from the Flintstones. Let's go for a ride on Dino. There we go. This is relaxing. We're going to be one of those bumpy rides, but yeah, it's a nice, relaxing trot through the woods on Dino. Don't know how long he goes. I'm afraid to jump off, I might hurt myself. There we go. That'll do, Dino. That'll do. And here we exit past the Zunoceratops through the gift shop. Just kind of shows the spirit of generosity and trust here. There's actually an honor-based gift shop where you purchase whatever you want, and then you can place the money in either in the donation box, or they have the PayPal and Cash App there. We do have some dinosaurs here in the gift shop as well. Oh, there you go. There's the compies fighting over the popcorn there. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's also a super spooky skeleton down here. So don't let the name fool you. It's called Backyard Terrors Dinosaur Park, but it's more than a backyard. It is expanded into a vast collection of trails in the woods. Just go back there. There's tons of dinosaurs. This is at least as big as your average commercial dinosaur park. So it's amazing what has been built here. And again, I love the artistry of the dinosaurs, and then there's some very unique dinosaurs, some dinosaurs that you wouldn't normally see in dinosaur parks on display here. A really great collection. I definitely recommend anyone traveling through this part of Tennessee to stop and pay a visit to the Backyard Terrors Dinosaur Park. Now I'm about to head north, kind of leaving the East Tennessee, Western North Carolina area, headed back up to Rochester briefly, and then the plan is to hop aboard an airplane, and we'll see where that takes us. But thank you guys for joining me today. I always appreciate the views, and if you'd like to help support the channel, consider contributing to Patreon. $3 or more will get you a postcard once a month from me to you. Also selling enamel pins in the Etsy shop that may be temporarily on vacation mode. If you go there and it's on vacation mode, don't worry, it'll be coming back online very soon. It's just when we're flying out and probably won't be able to send pins from where we're going. So that'll be coming back online fairly soon if it's off right now. And then of course still doing cameos, personalized messages, greetings. You can order those in the description below. And of course, if you're new here, I travel around the country. I film roadside attractions, amusement parks, museums, haunted houses, and other fun random stuff. And if you do decide to contribute in some way, just remember that all that helps keep this train on the track, this boat or Mosasaurus in the water, and this Quetzalcoatl, this flying dinosaur, in the air. Until next time, my friends, this one's in the bag.